Hello everyone. Today in this video, I'll be talking about how to build Yixuan. So Yixuan is here and we are going to talk about her best W engine, her best teammates, her best Bangboo, her best disk drives, and so on and so forth, and her strengths, her weaknesses, everything, and whether you should summon for her signature weapon and how much difference does it make. We're going to talk about all of that. So if you're new to the channel and you just found me on YouTube, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and family, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to talk about Yixuan. So Yixuan is basically um, so Yushan, all right, let's talk about Yushan. So when we talk about Yushan, Yushan build focuses on uh, crit rate and crit rate HP stats. So you want to get as much as crit rate on her, as much as HP as you can, and because what it does is it increases her shear force. The more the more HP and more crit rate you get on Yixuan, the more shear force. Basically, the shear force is like a which gives her which increases her shear damage. Uh, it's going to be really important. So you want to stack as much as crit rate and HP. So you want to maximize the shear force. All right. So that's your first and foremost, the most important thing here. Okay. So Yushan. Now we're going to talk about Yushan best teammate. All right. Yushan teammate is the one and only is going to be Pan Yunhu. Pan Yunhu is going to be her best teammate as of now. You can get him on Yushan banner as right now, which is going on the banner. Pan Yunhu basically gives buff to increase her shear force damage. So Pan Yunhu increases Yixuan shear force buff. Okay, he gives shear force buff, which helps Pan Yixuan to do damage. Okay, so yeah. So also you need to make sure when you are making the team, make sure he is positioned in front of Yushan since his X special attack, Pan Yunhu X special attack will trigger a quick assist toward the previous correct. So when you are building a team, so so what you want to do is make sure Pan Yunhu, okay, make sure Pan Yunhu is right here. So you want to make sure Pan Yunhu is placed in the first position when you're building the team. Then the second, you can go with Yushuan, and third, you can go with Astroyal or or Caesar, whoever you prefer for the sustain. Okay, so that's you want to focus on. For as of now, her best is going to be Astroyal. Astroyal is Yushan best premium support since she can provide attack and crit rate buff, crit damage buff, with which increase the overall damage of each one. Okay, so yeah, you gotta do that. So yeah, that will be good. And if you don't have Astral banner is right now currently going on, so you can get her as well. Now let's talk about Yixuan's best W engine. So, Yixuan best W engine is probably gonna be her signature weapon, which is this. This is gonna be Yixuan's signature weapon. I believe this one. Yes, yeah. So this one is going to be. It has 743 base attack, which is a lot of base attack. It gives you crit rate increases by 20%. Um, when the equipment launches an expression attack, the character gain one stack of Qingming companion effect, which increases, and you could read all that description. Basically, it's a really good it's going to be a really good W engine and it's probably going to be increase her damage a lot. But if you don't have this weapon, let's say you don't want to pull this weapon, you don't have enough pulls, then I would say you can give her this, which I gave her right now. You can give her this. This is you can craft this free right now. Puzzle spear, you can craft this for free. It gives you attack as well. So yeah, this is good. It also gives you crit damage, which is really nice, and you can you can uh, uh, you can overclock this up to max, and it will definitely help you out a lot. So this is going to be her best free to play after her signature. So definitely, radio wave journey is going to be her second best. A puzzle spare, I mean. Also, you can get radio wave journey as well, which is also really nice. But yeah, these are the three W engines that you can use on Yixuan as of now. But ultimately her best um, weapon that I would recommend is probably going to be her signature. But if you can't get a signature, just use puzzle spear. No, not a problem at all. All right. Now we're going to talk about Yixuan best disk drive. Okay. Now let's talk about Yixuan disk drive. So her disk drive is probably going to be her best in slot. Is probably going to be, I'll show you right here. Let's see. Yeah. So this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Yun Tails 4 piece is going to be her best in slot because the two piece gives you 10% HP. 4 piece increases X special attack, chain attack, and ultimate is also increases crit rate by 4 into 3, which gives you 12 crit rate. So this set will give you 12 crit rate when you are on the field, whenever you are using X special attack, chain attack, or ultimate. Whichever of these three you are using, it gives you it 4% of crit rate, which stacks up to 3 times and which lasts for 15 seconds. So every time you do ultimate, chain attack, or you do chain attack, X special attack, or chain attack, or ultimate, it gives you 12 crit rate, which is really nice. And the two pieces that I would recommend for you to use with the on Yixuan is going to be woodpecker. I think woodpecker is right here. Let me see. Is it a woodpecker? No, this is not the woodpecker. Yeah, there you go. So use two-piece woodpecker because woodpecker gives you 8 crit rate, and since Yixuan needs crit rate and HP to increase her shear force, because the more HP and crit rate you get on Yixuan, the more shear force will increase in her stat, which will increase her damage. So try to give this two-piece, which gives you free 8 crit rate, and on the set you're getting 12 crit rate, and plus on the W engine, if you do get her signature W engine, gives you 20 crit rate, so you're gonna get a lot of crit rate. All right, so yeah. Now let's talk about her Yixuan main stat that you want to follow. Yixuan on the fourth slot, I would say give her crit damage because since she gets a lot of crit rate, I would say get her crit damage with crit rate substat and HP percentage. On the fifth slot, give her ether damage bonus. On the sixth slot, give her HP percentage. The more HP and crit rate, the better it is. On the substats, I would say crit rate and HP percentage because these two are very important. Yeah, you can give crit damage, but try to get as many as crit rate and HP, which will really help out a lot and which will increase her shear force damage, which is this right here. Right over here. So you want to get this increase as much as possible. So try to get at least crit rate and HP percentage substat. That those two are your first priority. And then if you do get crit damage, that's fine. You can keep it. It's not going to be a problem. But those two are very important. So keep that in mind. All right. Now, you wanna make sure you unlock all these core skills. These are very important. It gives you crit rate. It increases her crit rate. It increases her HP and all that. So try to max out this. And also, when it comes to the talent skills, try to increase her basic attack, her skill, second of skill, her third is ultimate. Okay, skill, ultimate, basic attack, skill, ultimate, and then you can focus on this. They just focus on this dash attack and basic, and then you quick assist on the last. But your first priority should be basic attack, skill, and ultimate. These three are going to be first priority. Try to max out these three, and then you can focus on dash attack and these two. You can crown this. You max out this all these three: basic, basic, skill, ultimate, 12, 12, 12. Very important. And then you this two you can keep it at least like 10 if you want to, or 10, or 10. It's 10 is fine, but it's not it's not needed, but you can do it if you want to. But yeah, these three are important. And yeah, dash attack 10, or you can, and this also assist, you can do it like 12, 10. But these three are important: basic, skill, and ultimate are very important. To try to max out this. Okay, so yeah. Oh, for her Bangboo, for Yixuan Bangboo, I would recommend to for Bellion. I would recommend a Bellion Bangboo, which is the new Bangboo. You can select this over here. Bellion, I would highly recommend get this Bangboo. This is a new Bangboo, which will be very helpful for Yixuan. So try to get this Bangboo, which is really good for her as well. Okay. All right. So yeah, there it is, guys. There it is for the Yixuan build. So one of the few strand about Yixuan is number one, that her X special attack and ultimate damage. She has a very powerful X special attack and ultimate damage. She is very tanky thanks to her HP scaling. She already ignores enemy defense with her kit. Her best teams are relatively free to play friendly. One of the few weaknesses, I would say, she's very technical to use optimally. Free to play friendly Rapture W engines are significantly weaker than S rank option, especially when compared to her W engine. So if you want to get her W engine, try to get that. But if you don't have it, that's fine, because we're probably going to get support for Yixuan in the future, which will be really helpful. So we'll see how it goes. If it does come in the next patch, or maybe in, the after patch, we'll have to wait for that. But there it's but yeah, that will be it for the video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my guide video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate that. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.